First question, Nick Mariano.
How's it going, Olamide? When last year you got a chance to play with a talented young quarterback in Jaden Daniels, when did you know he would become special, and what quality did he display early on, and what would we be looking for in a guy like Caleb Williams now?
I think with Jaden, it was it was a throw in OTAs that he made that really like displayed his arm talent. And obviously in OTAs and training camp, you don't really run around as much. So like I didn't really see that aspect of it until we started playing games. So um, just how he processed things and how he developed, how he's just so eager to learn and get better, and how consistent he was at being better. That's how I knew like he's going to be special and he's going to continue to do great things. And the biggest thing I think is just the mental aspect of it for any young quarterback, especially Caleb. He has all the talent that you need to be a top tier quarterback in the league. So a lot of it is just going to be the mental aspect of it, and kind of just slowing the game down.
Pat Finley.
Hey, Lamade, where do you see yourself fitting in here? Is it strictly in a slot role, or can you bring some outside receiver traits when needed?
Yeah, I mean, I've always prided myself on being able to move around from the inside and outside. I think primarily I'll be more in the slot,
Mhm.
but just having the ability to move outside and move around in offense is something I pride myself on
You
doing.
have a reputation as somebody who's not afraid to get his hands dirty in the run game. How important do you think that is for what the Bears are trying to accomplish?
It's very important. It takes everybody. It takes all 11 to run the ball, and even in the pass game as well. Like when somebody catches the ball, just getting down the field to get a block, and it's going to be a staple of just what you see here and what Ben Johnson's trying to build with this offense.
Scott.
Ozzy, hi. As you come into a new team, you actually know some of the other members of this free agent class with Drew Dolman and Grady Jarrett, and you obviously know Swift going back from your high school days. How much is that going to help you just kind of adjust to a new building and a new scheme and a new locker room?
It's going to help a lot, and I think I talked about it a little bit earlier. Just having people that you're familiar with in a new environment, kind of going through the same situation that you're going through, always helps. And everybody here has been so helpful and so good to me so far in the building. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to help and make this transition easy for not only me but everybody else as well.
John Hammond.
Hey man, welcome to Chicago. You guys had several new additions last year in Washington. You had a new coordinator. What allowed you guys to click so quickly that you could maybe apply to your situation here in Chicago?
So the biggest thing is just the connection. Um, that was one thing that prided ourselves on doing, is just being able to connect as quick as possible, and that's how you really take off. So the connection throughout the building, not just from player to player, player to coach, coach to players, like media team to player to chef, training room, everybody in the building has to connect as fast as possible, and then we'll see where that takes us. But that puts you in the best position to be able to have success.
Nick.
Olamide, what intrigued you about the Bears? Obviously, you have a new head coach here. We talked about Caleb Williams, but what is it that really intrigued you about this team?
I think just everything that you just talked about. The culture here, the history, the tradition. I feel like it's a great time to be in Chicago, and I just want to do my part and try to get us to win some games and you know, make a run for the whole thing.
John.
What about specifically with Ben Johnson? Like what, as a receiver, what gets you excited about playing in his offense, and what are you kind of excited to learn about him?
Yeah, I think just from afar, obviously, you see what his offenses have done in the past, and just the creativity and the play calls, and just how how great the offenses have been and how productive they've been. So think that's what excites me. And then you also just watch the film and the tape and how hard they play for each other. That's something that's right up my alley. So I'm just excited to get to work and just build on that.
Pat,
Was there a moment last year when you knew your quarterback was going to be special? And what is that feeling like, knowing that you're part of a unit last year that kind of got what everybody's looking to get, which is a young quarterback who can contribute so significantly right away?
Yeah, said earlier, like there was a throw in OTAs that he made, and it was nice. It was like a next level type of throw, and then also just seeing like how he was able to just handle everything. He was young, like you said, a young talent, and it never really seemed like he was. People knew early on, and then just throughout the season last year, like he just progressively got better and better, and he's just gonna keep building on that.
Nick,
You were obviously a part of a pretty memorable game with the Hail Mary, and it was against Chicago. What do you remember about that game and just the throw that Jaden had? And if anything, do you remember anything about Caleb Williams' performance in that one?
What I remember about that game is it was a back and forth like defensive game. Had some drives. Remember there was a turnover on the goal line that kind of helped us a little bit. Then I remember the last play really. Yeah, that's really just remember being back and forth, and then obviously the last play.
Scott,
Hey, so if I'm right, and I really hope that I am now, you came into the league as an undrafted free agent, correct?
Yes, sir.
How and then now you have established yourself as a true kind of NFL veteran. Coming with that background, kind of like how did that help shape your NFL journey, kind of having to start from the bottom and really kind of earn your way up to the status that you have now?
I feel like it's definitely helped me a lot. Just to remain humble. Not that I wouldn't be, but just always a reminder that there's always that kind of title that follows you for a little bit. I mean, really, yeah, until now, and I feel like it kind of will just follow me for however long I play. But it's just always cool to just look back at that and just understand that nobody really wanted you in a sense, and to be able to overcome that and be in year 7 as a undersized receiver or whatever, and it's a cool thing that I hang my hat on. But there's obviously more things that I want to do and accomplish, and I'm gonna keep on trying to do those things.
Pat,
When you look at your receiver room with DJ and Rome in it, what do you guys think you can be?
As good as we want to be. I think it could be a thing where we all push each other to be better, and I feel like there are things that we all do very well that we can help each other with. So I'm excited to get to work with them and everybody else in the room.